Hello, good evening, everybody. I've been sitting here talking to y'all for like, 2-3 minutes now. I didn't even realize I was muted. Yep, and we're starting Tuesday night off good. So welcome. So I told y'all we were going to be doing different things, different nights of the week. And so I just decided tonight, with it being Tuesday night, we will have a discussion every Tuesday night. Each Tuesday night will be a different topic. The topic today will be domestic violence, domestic abuse, child neglect. If you think that you are not going to be able to handle that type of discussion or topic, I would love for y'all to stay, but I understand y'all are more than welcome to leave because things that will be said may not sit with your sensibilities too good. So I just want to give you that disclaimer off top. All right, so welcome in, Ghost, Louisiana Proud, Mama Bear, Pickles, my love. Connie, welcome in, honey. Yep, of course. I'm never going to change, y'all. But yeah, so the topic of tonight will be, like I said, it's going to be adult domestic violence, domestic abuse, and child neglect and child abuse. I have like 4 stories brought up, or 3 stories, and a PDF. So oh God, Pickles. Giving them a taste of their own medicine. Their own medicine. So, further ado, we're just going to go ahead and go into it. I really hope that nobody decides to leave. This is a topic that, everybody's usually screaming on. I'm just not talking about anything in particular. It's just the topic itself. Let me see if y'all are able to see that. All right. So can you guys see this? I've just been seeing for the last, 2.5 years now, people talking about child abuse and domestic violence and stuff like that. And I said, hey, why don't we do a live on it? This was a last minute live, by the way. I just did it. I just set it up within the last 30 minutes. But it's something different. And, we normally touch base on domestic violence or child abuse or whatever type of abuse it is, whether it's an adult or a child. We always touch base with it when we are talking about a case. None of these cases that I'll be going over are cases that I have ever seen before. Not even the AFC, I don't think have I seen them there. So, to my knowledge, this will be the first time they're on YouTube. Hello, Act Right. How are you, sweetie? It is. It is a very important topic, especially when you're in this type of line of, I don't want to say work because it's not work, but this line of hobbies, I guess. Like, I guess being a podcaster or whatever would be a hobby. I do know some people do use it as their job, but, technically, So I hope you guys have a drink, your cigarettes, your smoke, whatever it is you guys do while you are watching us. Talk your heads off. I hope you guys are ready and relaxed, and so we can get into this. Oh, great. StreamYard now doesn't tell me how many people are in here. Oh, wait. I think I have to do it this way. Yep. Oh. It's not showing me. Maybe it's because I'm sharing screen. That's okay. I'm sorry, my phone finishes for me sometimes. I apologize listening from work. You're good, sweetheart. I just appreciate you coming in here. Yeah, act right. That's not Constance Sue, sweetheart. That's a different Connie. All right. So this that I have pulled up right now is actually from North Carolina. I don't know how I found it, but you're always finding a bunch of shit. I think it's from North Carolina. Maybe not. Okay, maybe it's all over the world. I don't know. But it says killing of women and girls by their intimate partners or other family members. And this is from 2020. Global estimates of 2020. Some 47K women and girls worldwide were killed by their intimate partners or other family members in 2020. Now, 2020 was a hard year for everybody, as is. It had to be harder when you were, I know I lost quite a few in 2020 family members. So I could just imagine all of this right here. This means that on average, a woman or girl is killed by someone in her own family every 11 minutes. Every 11 minutes, somebody is being harmed or unalived by a family member or intimate partner. Where trends can be calculated, they show that the magnitude of such gender-related killings remains largely unchanged. However, with only marginal increases and decreases over the past decade. Past decade, yeah. So this report was prepared by the Research and Trend Analysis Branch, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. So UNODC. I'm having issues. Oh, Lord, you and your Dancing with the Stars. All right, let me go back over here because I wanted to paste that in the chat. The key findings. All right, so I already read some 47K women and girls worldwide are killed by their intimate partners or family members in 2020. That means that on average, a woman or girl is killed by someone in her own family every 11 minutes. Very sad. Women and girls in all regions across the world are affected by this type of gender-based violence, with an estimated 18,600 victims. Asia is the region with the highest number of victims in absolute terms, while Africa is the region with the highest level relative to the size of its female population. Accounting for 80% of the total, the vast majority of the homicide victims worldwide in 2020 were men or boys, but the sex composition of homicide victims differs markedly dependent on the context. Women and girls account for only 1/10 of the homicide victims perpetuated in the public sphere, yet they bear a disproportionate burden of lethal violence. What the hell is up with all these damn big words? I just said the fucking word. Perpetuated in the home. And 58% of all killings perpetuated by the intimate partners or other family members, the victims was a woman or a girl. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh at what I'm reading. I'm laughing at me not being able to read. National trends in gender-related killings of women and girls are often volatile. On average, Europe has witnessed a 13% decline in gender-related killings of women and girls in the private sphere over the past decade, while Americas have seen an increase of 9%, although I think I see why I'm reading it wrong, because it says percent instead of the percent sign. Although these averages mask the contrasting trend between the countries and subregions within those two regions. Due to the limited availability of our data, it is not yet possible to identify time trends in gender-related killings in other regions. Oh, it's a 2-hour finale. Oh, wow. Thank God it'll be over. Anybody have any questions on this yet? Oh, it's so cold out here. All right, I'll keep reading then. Like, you guys really want to listen to my beautiful voice, huh? Lethal violence experienced by women and girls in the private sphere appears to be a more intractable problem than killing of women and girls outside of the home. Eastern Europe has witnessed a reduction of 47% in female homicides perpetuated outside the home over the past decade, while female homicides perpetuated by intimate partners or other family members have seen a reduction of 15% over the same period. Although less marked, similar trends have also been recorded in the Western Europe and South America. Global data on the impact of C-19 confinement measures on gender-related killings of women and girls remain patchy and inconclusive. The average annual number of these killings showed an increase of 11% from 2019 to 2020 in Western Europe and 5% in Southern Europe. No change was detectable in Northern Europe, and there was a slight decrease in Eastern Europe. By comparison, in North America, the numbers of gender-related killings of women and girls increased by 8%. In Central America by 3%. In South America by 5%. These increases were of similar magnitude to previous annual changes recorded in the past decade. At the national level, monthly data from the limited number of countries covering the period October 2019 to December 2020 show high variability in trends across the countries, but suggest that overall female intimate partner family-related homicides remain relatively unaffected by the lockdowns in those countries. Global estimate. Girls in all regions affected by gender-based killings, while Asia is the region with the largest absolute number of killings. Africa is the region with the highest violence relative to the size of its female population. God bless. I just read all of that crap and I was on mute. I think I need to go inside because it's cold out here. I am really cold. I'll come back out in a little bit. Whew. Oh. Basically, everything I just read, I've already read through the context in the beginning. The rest of what I just read was just showing you the graphs of it. Jammies, please. Yeah, you can watch TV after you get your job. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get my baby's jammies on her. Come here. Are you done eating? Huh? Come on. Aunt Heather's hands are cold, so you gotta hurry up. I'm done eating. Okay, you're done eating?
Not yet. It's an apple bug. It's a scary apple bug.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
It's so scary. And what you watching it for, silly girl?
Yeah, I'm watching that.
If it's scary, why are you watching it? Here.
There's an apple bug.
You're silly.
Ow.
I'm sorry. There we go. All right. Pants. Look up. Look up. Change underwear too. Let me get the clean ones. Girl, where are you getting all these little bruises from? You falling at school?
Maddie.
Maddie.
Did she go down slide? Did she hurt?
Yeah. Lift your butt up. Let me fix your underwear. All right. There you go.
Hey, look at TV. Hey, Heifer, look at TV.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's making food.
She's making food. You just got done eating food. I know you're not hungry. Hello, Nada. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry. Baby comes first. I need to get some coffee while we're doing this. Because my coffee ran out, but it also got cold. And I got to clean up her mess. I'm proud of her. She ate a lot tonight. She did good with her dinner, y'all. I'm proud of my baby. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, coffee. Oh, I am going to need her to get me some coffee ASAP. Rainbow chip frosting. Elaborate. What is that? God, they like a lot of coffee. Like mud. They like it dark as hell. All right, I'll get right back to that in 1 second now. I'm sorry. the baby's coming down sick again. She didn't barely eat anything. She's usually my good eater. I wish my sister-in-law had some granola. I'm really in the mood for some granola. All right, so hello. It's her birthday. No, she's just eating the frosting, silly. Welcome in, Mars. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, Suzette. For y'all that who don't know Mars is a longtime friend and subscriber of mine. She's had some health issues, so she stepped away from us for a little bit. I am glad she's back, and let's all wish her well. No, why would you even ask that? Honey, if you worked last week, you get a payday this week. They have to pay you for the days that you've already worked. I don't know where you heard that from, but that's a damn lie. If tomorrow's payday and you work the last two, if it's a bi-weekly, if you work the last 2 weeks, you get paid. If it's weekly, if you work last week, you get paid. That's bullshit. They can't tell you don't get paid. That's bullshit. Straight up bullshit right there. As soon as my coffee gets done, we are gonna get into the stories. All right. Gingerbread cookie dough creamer. Oh, okay. You're welcome, Mars. Exactly, Discovery. But if she didn't work, then no, she don't get a paycheck. But as much as they took advantage of you, I don't see you not working at all. Like, we haven't even really seen you in here in over 2 weeks. Because you said you were working, so were you fibbing to me? Then again, I really didn't talk to you the whole time I was up at Chapel Hill, so you were... See, that's why I was saying you were working. Okay, well, if you don't think you work, then, I mean, you're not getting a paycheck. But if you work, there's no way they can't give you a paycheck, is all I was saying. But anyway, so, get back on topic. We are going to watch... I got 2 kid ones, and then 4 different ones in one video. If I can find it. All right. Hey, my damn mouse. Is there any video on it? Nope. So you guys gotta do it. What the hell does it keep going back to this idiot for? Where is it? Did you guys see that? It just disappeared on me. What the heck? All right, well, we'll do this one instead. There it is. Oh my God, what is that? I see. Oh, it's a video. Cool. You ain't gotta listen to me.
A man charged with murder. Okay, our other top story at 5. A man charged with murder and a horrifying...
Why is it doing this, man? Come on.
child abuse case on Detroit's East Side.
5-year-old boy is dead.
Maybe it's because I have too many damn things open.
Three-year-old is in the hospital tonight, and the details as they emerge are shocking. In fact, a warning, some of this may be very difficult to hear and see.
Yeah.
We bring in Jacqueline Francis live at 36th District Court tonight with more on the story. Hey, Jacqueline.
Devin and Kimberly, the family tells.
Yeah, it said Detroit.
This 5-year-old boy was beaten to death by his stepdad. They say it comes after years of suffering unthinkable abuse. We're talking.
This is driving me crazy. I don't know why it's stopping.
With the child's aunt tonight. She wants to know how this could have.
Oh my God. The other night it worked perfect. Nothing wrong.
Happened after she documented and reported the abuse a year ago. This is 5-year-old Ethan Belcher, the young Detroit.
Oh, God damn it.
Boy was killed over the weekend. Ethan's mom and stepdad are charged with murder, child abuse, and
They look sad.
they're being held without bond. They're due back in court next week. Reporting live, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
It's just... inexplicable. All right, Jacqueline.
Let's see if we can get it to work this time.
Okay, our other top story at 5. A man charged with murder and a horrifying child abuse case on Detroit's East Side.
5-year-old boy is dead. A 3-year-old is in the hospital tonight, and the details as they emerge are shocking. In fact, a warning, some of this may be very difficult to hear and see. We bring in Jacqueline Francis live at 36th District Court tonight with more on the story. Jacqueline.
Devin and Kimberly, the family tells us this 5-year-old boy was beaten to death by his stepdad. They say it comes after years of suffering unthinkable abuse. We're talking with the child's aunt tonight. She wants to know how this could have happened after she documented and reported the abuse a year ago. This is 5-year-old Ethan Belcher. The young Detroit boy was killed over the weekend. Ethan's mom and stepdad are charged with murder, child abuse, and torture in his death. Ethan's aunt describing the injuries found on his body.
Multiple wounds. He has over 100 cigarette burns on his body. He had the frostbitten feet and he was missing a toe.
The couple, Shane Shelton and Valeria Hamilton, both 27, were arrested Sunday after Detroit police were called to the home on Detroit's east side. Police say Shelton's 3-year-old son was also beaten by the couple, taken to the hospital for his injuries. In court today, the prosecutor's office described the disturbing allegations, saying the couple abused all the children in the home.
He would put them in their basement of this house. He would force the children to go down there for some amount of time, even sleeping down there in the sewage water.
In her devastation, Ethan's aunt is demanding answers, saying she documented and reported this abuse last year when the kid stayed with her, saying both CPS and Lincoln Park police opened an investigation.
We could have saved his life. He would have been here today had they just listened. There was more than one case through CPS about the abuse. It wasn't just me. It was other people who reported it, and it just got swept. You know, they got sick to take some classes and got these children back, and it was a house of terror, a house of terror.
Both parents remained behind bars. They're being held without bond. They're due back in court next week. Reporting live, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
It's just inexplicable. All right, Jacqueline. They were right around the corner. So why did some Detroit firefighters refuse to respond?
It was a different time when I served. I felt confident in the work I did.
But when I came home,
And when an SUV smashed
Hey, Duncan, welcome in, sweetie. I didn't. You always ignore me everywhere you go. I say hi to you. Hey, Kirst. Sorry. I can't do nothing about ads over there. I agree, Connie. I wasn't looking at the chat. I was in the other page. No, she's one of my mods, silly. She's not poaching nobody. She was talking to me. All right, so I found another article on it. Hello. Thank you. Relative Lincoln Park police knew prior abuse 5-year-old suffered before his death.
This is the house where Ethan Belcher spent his final moments. Police say that his parents beat him to death. Loved ones say that the couple abused him and his 3-year-old brother constantly. His aunt tried to get him out of this house. We want to know what it takes to prevent future tragedies like the one that happened under this roof. Exposed plywood walls, boards over some windows, and no curtains covering others. One look at this house on Spring Garden, and it is hard to believe anyone lived here. But the bikes and toys in the front yard show children did. It's also home to the unthinkable, a suspected case of child abuse which led to the death of a 5-year-old boy.
It's heartbreaking. We want every child to have kind of a happy, healthy childhood.
Melanie Richards is the director of Kids Talk Children's Advocacy Center. It's one organization people can turn to for help with abused children.
In order to report something, you only have to have a suspicion. What we know when we make a report, it's really helpful if you do not remain anonymous. There are strict laws about what information can be released, about who's making a report.
Detroit police say over the weekend, Ethan Belcher's mom and stepfather beat him to death and hurt his 3-year-old brother. Fox 2 spoke to his aunt Wednesday.
This baby suffered some very severe abuse through his life, and I tried to report it last year. I had pictures. I took them to the hospital myself.
Ashley Belcher says she tried to get Ethan out of his parents' custody but was denied. She filed a police report with Lincoln Park Police in 2021. In a statement, the Lincoln Park Police chief tells Fox 2, quote, "Everyone was saddened to hear about Ethan, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the family. We did have an incident in 2021 where Ethan suffered some minor injuries and CPS had placed the children." The chief went on to say, an investigation was conducted and a warrant request was sent to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office for review. Unfortunately, the warrant was denied. But a spokeswoman for the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says the warrant wasn't denied. It was sent back for further investigation and never returned. More than a year later, Ethan Belcher's death will traumatize his relatives, including his brother.
We know that child abuse crosses all genders, races, socioeconomic status. It's not kind of somebody else's problem or some neighborhood's problem. It is our problem. And all of us need to work together to stand up for children.
Richards says 5,400 child abuse cases are reported and verified in Wayne County every year. Now that includes Ethan's family, which will work with trauma teams on coping and trying to break the cycle. Brandon Hudson, Fox 2 News.
I bet you they blame each other. And honestly, it's more on her than it is him since they aren't his kids.
I mean, he didn't even have a chance.
She was the one that
I wanted to give him a good life.
A 5-year-old robbed of his own life. His aunt, Ashley Belcher, shared these photos of her nephew Ethan with his older brother. Snapshots of happier times that are now just memories.
Tell me about Ethan. What kind of kid was he?
He was a really happy, loving, had a lot of energy, as boys always do. He loved going to the parks with his brother.
Ethan Belcher died over the weekend. Investigators believe his biological mom and stepfather beat him to death.
This baby suffered some very severe abuse through his life, and I tried to report it last year. I had pictures. I took them to the hospital myself.
Are you surprised at any of this?
I'm appalled.
The child's parents, Valeria Hamilton and Shane Shelton, appeared in court Wednesday. They faced murder, child abuse, and torture charges. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says Detroit police responded to Hamilton's and Shelton's homes Sunday for initial reports of an unknown problem. At that time, first responders put Ethan in an ambulance. He died at the hospital. Then at another location, police say they noticed bruises on Ethan's 3-year-old brother's head and face. Ashley Belcher says both parents abused Ethan and his 3-year-old brother before. The other 5 children in the home witnessed it repeatedly.
Why do you think, no matter how many times you tried to step in and help, it just didn't happen?
Wait, how many other kids were in that house?
Step in and help. It just didn't happen.
I just think that
Why do you think, no matter how many times you tried to step in and help, it just didn't happen?
I just think that the CPS just feels like parents or the mothers deserve.
Ashley Belcher says both parents abused Ethan and his 3-year-old brother before. The other 5 children in the home witnessed it.
There were 7 kids in that house. Oh my gosh. That is flipping crazy.
It repeatedly.
Why do you think, no matter how many times you tried to step in and help, it just didn't happen?
I just think that the CPS just feels like parents or the mothers deserve chance after chance. And I don't see how a mother who allows something like that to happen one time deserves a chance.
Ethan's aunt believes the system failed her nephew. She says that she tried to take Ethan in but couldn't because she wasn't related to Ethan's younger brother and the courts wanted to keep them together. Ethan's older brother, who was in the photos we shared, is staying with Ashley. Brandon Hudson, Fox 2 News.
My God, y'all. 7 kids. 7. Oh my God. Oh, her. I wonder if any of the other kids were abused in any way. Because it didn't say anything in the article, but I wonder why it was just the 2 youngest. I think they were the youngest. They were 5 and 3, and if she had any other kids under the age of 3, she don't deserve to have any of them. Golly, she had 7 fucking kids, y'all. And you know, each kid, if not just maybe 1 or 2, are by different ones. They're not by the same person. All right, come on, honey.
It looks like Sally might have swallowed
Come on.
something that doesn't
Let's go.
belong there.
Oh, I don't want to go to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Time for bed. You went to bed real late last night. Go on. Stop, please. You actually stayed up later. It's past your bedtime.
No, I don't want me. No.
Sorry. Love you, though. Okay. Sleep good, and I'll see you in the morning. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Had to get her in the bed. No, because you got the 2 the one that passed away, the one that was removed, and then he said there was 5 other kids in the house. Oh my God. So it makes you wonder if they were, if any of them were that guys. I mean, regardless, even if they weren't, he has no right to be putting his hands on somebody else's kid. Like, okay, so I'm a firm believer, not in a boyfriend, but if it's your husband and he's no relation to the kid, I do believe in like them instilling some kind of not fear, but like rules and stuff on them that they have to listen to. But not just a boyfriend, because boyfriends come and go. I would never suggest anybody put their hands on somebody else's kid, regardless. All right, so this was last year. I don't even know if they went to trial or anything like that. It was just a case that I wasn't researching. I was looking for something, and that just popped up, and I was like, wow. And of course, I don't have my damn. Give me 1 second. All right, so I found this. This is what I was saying that was from North Carolina. There was somebody noticed the aunt of the oldest kid, the one that ended up being unalived. She reported it. She reported it last year or the year before. I don't know exactly when it happened. That's what I'm saying. But there were still 7 kids in the house. I don't care. She should. If she can't handle 2, how the hell is she going to handle 7? That's my point. Regardless. And why is it just them 2 that were being abused and not all? I'm grateful they weren't all being abused, but it just makes you wonder why it was just 2 and not them all. All right, homicide. All right, so from this is a. I don't think it's everybody, but this starts in January of this year. And this is North Carolina. North Carolina Coalition Against Domestic Violence. It should be close to just about everyone, every domestic violence female. And it's from January 1st to November 30th, 68 homicides and 21 suicides. The first one, January 1st, 2023. Victim's name, Deja Janice Gentry, 25. Alleged Murderer. Rick Monroe Jr., 25, relationship, partner, town, Winston-Salem, County, Forsyth, weapon, firearm. And it goes on, and it tells you what the weapon was. It tells you, it gives you like little notes if there's a note or something, you know, like it's crazy. Here's a murder-suicide. Date, January 7th, 2023. Victim's name, Athelia Creighton, 46. Alleged murderer, Robert Canton Jr., 45. Relationship, spouse, town, High Point, County, Guilford. Weapon used, firearm. Murder by suicide. Now, I don't know if these two are related. January 7th, 2023, same day. Victim's name, Cassium Creighton, 18. Alleged murderer. Oh, it is the same person. Robert Creighton Jr., 45. Relationship, parent, town, High Point, County, Guilford. Weapon, firearm. Here's another one. Victim, Nyla Creighton. Alleged murderer, Robert Creighton Jr., 45. Firearm. Another one. January 7th. Victim's name, Nasser Creighton, 10 years old. So goodness gracious. They didn't give the age of the second one. So he killed 1, 2, 3, 4 people before he took out himself. So he took out, I'm guessing the one is, she's got to be in between 18 and 10. So I would probably put her at probably about 15, maybe. 15. He took out his wife and 3 kids. It's like really freaking crazy. Like this is, too much, man. Oh, I didn't bring my damn thing out here. I'm going to get my damn... It doesn't make... You can't copy anything without having your damn mouse. Nope. Didn't work. Yeah, it's a North Carolina website. I have it. It's the national domestic. It's about, it's part of the national domestic violence program. And then let's see. Let's get out of that family. 9 out of 10 of these damn homicides are firearms. Here's one, though, that's a knife. January 17th. Victim's name, Ashley Aaron Scroggins, 32. Alleged murderer, Timothy Prescott Parson, 36. Relationship, ex-partner, town, Kings Mountain, County, Cleveland. Weapon used, knife. Here's another knife. Firearm, firearm, knife, firearm, 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 knife, firearm, firearm, firearm. And this site actually goes back. You can go to any year you want to go to. Here's one by vehicle. Jimmy Paul, alleged proprietor Taisha Everett Simpson, 49, relationship partner, town Granite Quarry, County Rowan, weapon vehicle. You hardly see anything. Oh, here's a weapon unknown. Date July 1st, 2023. Victim Karen Lott, 47. Alleged proprietor Jeffrey Lott, 52. Relationship spouse, town Lumber Bridge, County Robeson, weapon unknown. July 7th, victim Jasmine Cooper, 27. Alleged murderer Kayshawn Williams, 29. Relationship partner, town Greenville, County Pitt, weapon strangulation, blunt force trauma. Note, Jasmine Cooper was 38 weeks pregnant at the time of her murder. Kayshawn Williams is charged with 1 count of murder and 1 count of murder of an unborn child. Here's another unknown victim, Alicia Watts, 39. Alleged murderer James Dunmore, 51. Relationship partner, town Norman, County Montgomery, weapon unknown. Alicia Watts went missing on 7/16/23. Her body was found on 8/24/23, so a month later. The exact date and cause of death is unknown at this time. All right, so victim's name, August 29th. Victim's name, Hadil Hikmat, 34. Alleged murderer, Omar Matthew DeBick, 34. Relationship spouse, town Pittsboro, County Chatham. Hey, that's right on the other side of my county. Like literally, I'm like 10 minutes down the road from Chatham County. Weapon unknown. Hadil's body was recovered from Jordan Lake on August 29th. Exact date and death is unknown. And you know what's weird? That's the lake that we go camping at and swimming. I hear a lot of people getting pulled out of that place. That's why I don't go to the swimming areas. Because you got dummies that'll wear jeans and heavy-ass boots into the lake, not thinking that, oh, that shit's going to weigh me down. Let me take my boots off at least. November 13th, Josiah Hearn Newborn, alleged murderer. Raymond Calcutt, 42, relationship unknown, town Atwell, County Rowan, weapon blunt force trauma in utero. Raymond Calcutt allegedly assaulted his pregnant ex-girlfriend, Jenny Hearn, causing her to deliver the baby, Josiah, prematurely. Josiah lived 12 hours before dying from blunt force trauma injuries sustained in utero during the assault. So he beat the shit out of the baby before the baby was even born. Wow. Piece of shit. Date, November 26th, murder-suicide, victim name, Amber Ray King, 43, alleged murderer, Dwayne Paul Miller, 40, relationship unknown, town Autryville, County Sampson, weapons, firearm. Amber Ray King was allegedly killed by Dwayne Paul Miller during an altercation in which he also killed his partner and then himself. And that's just some of them. Just some of the ones that have happened this year. The year's not over with yet. It's crazy. Like literally crazy. I'm sure she's on there, but you're just going to have to open the archives. Not in, I mean, they might be at the lake, but they're not in swimming areas. Like, they keep the swimming areas clear of anything that can hurt anybody. That I do know. It's one of the better lakes in our area, to tell you the truth. Oh, Buzz and Woody time. All right, I have another story to go over. I really want to look more into that little 5-year-old. All right, so this is about from 4-month-old starved to death. Autopsy shows parents face murder charges.
Combination of drug abuse, very poor parenting.
We are grateful that our lives are getting back to normal. It's with great joy that we celebrate the Christmas season. Celebrate the true meaning of the season.
All right, I'll
with
look.
faith in
Hold
God,
on.
hope for the future, and love for one another. Give the gift of beauty and
What?
relaxation with a gift certificate from Pampered Bodies, or something from a great array of gifts which are sure to please the senses. Gifts
Neglect to the highest level, and they both are facing the most serious charge, which is second-degree murder.
Parents in reserve could face life in prison after their 4-month-old baby girl starved to death inside their trailer. Good evening, I'm Meg Gatto.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. St. John Parish deputies say the case is unlike anything they have ever seen before.
Andres Fuentes has the latest details on how the pair confessed to starving their daughter and neglecting their 13-month-old son.
Children's toys still lay outside of this trailer on Northwest 18th Street days after St. John's Sheriff's deputies were horrified at what they found inside.
I've seen animals, wild animals, take better care of their babies.
Sheriff Mike Trigg says deputies responded to a call from Angel Taylor, who told a 911 operator her 4-month-old baby girl wasn't breathing. When they showed up, deputies say the baby was lifeless on the bed, and an autopsy proved Taylor's story wasn't adding up.
She said she had put the baby down an hour ago, but physical evidence showed that she was not being truthful. So how long that baby was actually deceased, I couldn't tell you. But this child had been severely malnourished. I mean, this child has not eaten, who knows when the last time this child had a meal.
Now Taylor and the baby's father, Chevy LaFontaine, face second-degree murder among other charges, and their second child, a 13-month-old boy, was sent to Child Protective Services.
He had signs of being
So they had a 4-month-old and a 13-month-old? Wow.
neglected as well. But some kind of way he found food and managed to survive.
Sheriff Trigg says both parents admitted to treating their children poorly and that drugs played a role.
The father blames everybody but himself. He even blamed the people that provided him the drugs with his drug abuse problem. And the mother said she did drugs to the point that she passed out. And she didn't know she would pass out for hours and hours at a time.
Really, a person who's addicted to drugs, their brain chemistry changes, and that becomes their sole focus.
Pediatrician Dr. Anna McFarland says parenting while on drugs is dangerous for all involved, especially the children. She also says if the parents knew how to get some help, this tragedy could have been prevented.
Having resources to get formula or get food, or even knowing where you can, right? Like you can get formula for your child through WIC and through other programs.
Neighbors here in the area didn't want to go on camera with me, but they do say that they were heartbroken when they found out the tragic reality that the children faced inside this trailer.
And you know, they got people in this world would love to have a baby. People that can't have children. A stranger would have taken this child. Just to see a child just deteriorate that way,
It's hard.
Reporting in reserve, Andres Fuentes, Fox 8, go first.
This shit makes me sick. Oh, wait. I think that's the one we just saw. Here. Yep. Damn, I don't see anything past August 6th. What I just showed you was the last date anything was brought out on it. Let's see. Hold on. I might have found something else. Hello. Oh, this goes more into it. Okay. If the other part would load. All right, I don't think I don't know. There's a. All right, so let's listen to this.
Just a quick word from our sponsor.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Parents unremorseful after 4-month-old starved to death. Sheriff by Maura Zurich. A Louisiana couple was arrested after their 4-month-old daughter was found dead in their home, which the local sheriff described as in deplorable condition. An autopsy determined the infant suffered from starvation, malnutrition, dehydration, severe neglect, and child abuse resulting in her death, the sheriff's office said. The couple's 13-month-old son also showed signs of neglect and abuse. The parents, Angel Taylor, 24, and Chevy LaFountain, 31, both of Reserve, Louisiana, were arrested on August 1st. The couple faces multiple charges, including second-degree murder, neglect, and child abuse. St. John the Baptist Parish Sheriff Mike Traeger said in an August 3rd statement that was shared on Facebook. Traeger said that questioning the parents was unremorseful. Newsweek reached out via email on Sunday to the St. John the Baptist Parish Sheriff Office for comment. It was unclear at the time of publication whether Taylor or LaFountain had retained attorneys. At roughly 9 a.m. on August 1st, officers responded to a 911 call about an infant who wasn't breathing at a home on Northwest 18th Street in Reserve, Traeger said. Upon arriving, officers and emergency medical services discovered the 4-month-old girl unresponsive on a bed. The little girl showed no signs of life, and the coroner pronounced the baby deceased on the scene, according to the sheriff. Detectives immediately began an investigation into the infant's death and located evidence the home, which they described as being in deplorable condition. Detectives also determined that the couple's 13-month-old son showed signs of neglect and abuse. Additional details on the evidence uncovered at the scene and the little boy's current condition were not available at the time of publication. The toddler is in state custody, the sheriff said. Based on initial probe, Taylor and LaFountain were taken into custody and charged with child desertion and cruelty to juveniles with force/violence for the crimes they committed upon their 13-month-old son, Traeger said. After the 4-month-old's autopsy was completed the following day on August 2nd, authorities found that the little girl suffered from severe neglect and child abuse, according to the coroner's office. Starvation, malnutrition, dehydration all contributed to her death, the autopsy determined. The parents were then also charged with second-degree murder in their daughter's death. I've seen wild animals take better care of their babies, Traeger said. Taylor initially told investigators that she had put her daughter down to sleep for about an hour before finding the baby unresponsive and calling 911, Traeger said, adding that detectives had doubts about her story. How long that baby was actually deceased, I couldn't tell you, Traeger told local news outlets at a press conference. The child had been severely malnourished. Who knows the last time that baby had a meal? The sheriff said that while being questioned by detectives, both suspects admitted to using drugs and treating their children poorly. Traeger told local outlet View that the baby girl's death was caused by a combination of drug abuse, very poor parenting, and neglect to the highest level. During interviews with Taylor and LaFountain, Traeger said both appeared unremorseful for their actions that led to their daughter's death and their son's current physical condition and their living conditions. LaFountain blamed the dealers who sold him drugs, Traeger said. Taylor blamed the neglect on her drug use, saying that she was unaware that she was passing out for hours at a time, according to the sheriff. The sheriff said that he was shocked the couple's 13-month-old son managed to survive, saying, somehow, the boy found a way to eat. Taylor and LaFountain are each being held on $600,000 bond. Just a quick word from our sponsor.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the room?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Damn it. Is it over? Okay, yeah. So it was basically the same thing we just listened to. Golly, y'all, I just can't get over this shit no more. This stuff is getting seriously freaking crazy. Babies. What can a baby do? Like, seriously. You decided to have that baby. You decided that it was a good idea. You wanted to lay down and have fun. Yet you don't want to take care of your fun now. It'll never... Shit'll never make sense to me. Never. I will never understand what a child can do to its parent to make their parent do that. Hello, DJ. You're right. This has been happening for years upon years. But you're right. We never really heard about it because, if we're not to sit there to watch the news, you wouldn't. But now that we have the access to the internet, we see all kinds of shit that, we're just amazed about. Like, I never realized how unsafe it was to walk down the road, because in New York, I never had any worries growing up. But I sure the hell wouldn't do that nowadays. But there's just a lot of things. You just, I don't know what to say. Like, I guess I'll never understand what would make somebody want to kill somebody. Like, what? Do you just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, today's the day, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this one out and I'm going to take that one out. Like, how the fuck? I guess I'll never understand. Yeah, that too, discovering a lot of times it doesn't make it unless they are called and made aware of it. You know, if they're not called to make awareness of it, they'll never know unless they're at the right place at the right time. I believe the depression. Depression, I guess, can make you do all types of sorts of things. But the anger and frustration, like I just got so angry I couldn't deal with it no more, and becomes the slasher. Like, I don't know. I can't use that. In relationship wise, the males control and abuse. But see, it isn't always the male. Females are aggressors too now, Pickles. Don't put everything on males. Females are aggressors. Right? They have cars nowadays telling you, yep. Well, everybody's depression is different, discovering. Everybody's. Yeah, and nowadays, honestly, a lot of it is females on the males. That's what I said. And I agree with you. We can. Like, I'm the type that, like, if I'm mad and we are having a fight and you walk away from me, that's going to make me madder, especially if you have not let me say what the hell I have to get out. I will get more mad if you turn your back on me. But like, there's been times where me and my husband have gotten in big heated arguments, and like, he'll say one word and it could be any word that doesn't have to do with anything we are talking about. And I'll have to stop myself and be like, the hell are you saying? You know, and then he tries to make me laugh to get off being so mad, but it doesn't work. But he's also the type that can be mad for 30, 45 minutes and get all he wants to say out. And then like 10 minutes later, act like nothing ever happened. So I call him a little bit of bipolar. You know, he's a narcissist. We know this, but I call him my bipolar narcissist because like 1 minute you're fine. The next minute you are ready to rip into something. So like, I know it's not all females. I mean males, but you know, we can't, there's no percentage of which is which. If you were looking statistically, yes, it'd be probably the men outrank the females, but we are just as culpable as the male is. That I believe 100%. Especially since 2020. You know, when 2020 hit and we got locked down, there was so many domestic violence cases. And, you know, they really couldn't do nothing about it because what are they going to do? They can't put you in jail and take the chances of you affecting anybody else or somebody else affecting you. They just couldn't take that chance back then. And, here in North Carolina, they're just now catching up from 2020, 2021 court cases. So, I mean, it's well fudged. Yeah, that's how mostly it is. Men are rational, or I wouldn't even say they're rational. They're more impractical thinkers, in my opinion. And women are the emotional thinkers. But as a woman, I think more rational than emotional. Like, it depends on my mood. Like, I can be the biggest emotional one and nothing you say is going to make a difference. Then I can be the rational one to where I have to make sure everything is going to work out the way it needs to. And, that type of rational. But I really don't see men being irrational, being rational thinkers. No, because my husband is never a rational thinker. He's more an anger thinker. But yes, he can be pissed off and need to say what he has to say. And then within, 15, 20 minutes, it's over. It's done. He has nothing else to say about it unless I keep on with it. All right, I got my cases out, so if you guys want, I will open up the panel and y'all can come up and talk. Because I kind of closed out my adult ones that I wanted to do so I can do the baby ones, which I don't know why I did that, but come on, dummy. Oh. Come on, dummy. It isn't working. I have it out. Oh, I left it in the damn house again. I don't know why it's not letting me copy and paste. That is a good a good theory though to have, If you don't show emotions, they can't hurt you with your emotions. I don't think I've ever had postpartum. Somebody told me the other day I have PSTD. I don't believe I do, but I don't know what would cause me to have PSTD. Let's try this again. Okay. Weird. Nope. It's not letting me do it. I don't know how to do it with this computer. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't think I could ever seriously hurt a child. Yeah, most kids are like that. You just leave them alone. Let them calm down. They'll come around. But, we, like my niece, she gets mad. And we tend to like mock her, which I know is not a good idea. I know that's not a very good idea. But like, it makes her laugh after a few minutes. She could be madder than anything, boy. And let her say what she's got to say. And then after she's done, just stay quiet for a few minutes. And then all of a sudden come out with the same thing that she said. And she looks at you. And she'll be like, Maddie said that. And I was like, no, Aunt Heather said that. She said, and then she started laughing because she just thought it was funny. I don't know. Guess it might. I don't know. It's just that child. She's silly. But yeah, most of the time we got to let her cool down. We're like, oh, I think Maddie needs some alone time. Because they don't pop their kids. They don't, there's really, they don't really, besides tell them no and stuff, but they're pretty well behaved kids too. Like I've never seen an 18-month-old and a 6-year-old as well behaved as they are, unless they're tired and then everything is no, I don't want to. And then that's when the attitude comes out, is when she's sleepy. Otherwise, she's good, unless she's getting in trouble, like for spitting on somebody at school or something like that. Yeah, I was raised like that too. Kids are to be seen and not heard. And I literally tried to do that with my child growing up, but she was too much of her mother, and there was no way in hell she was going to let me forget that. Yeah, it with autistic kids, it's hard to get them to know the difference between anger and not being angry, because they just don't feel that emotion. I mean, I know they know the difference, because when they're angry, they're mean and they can be hateful. And then when they're not angry, they know they're nice and sweet. But still, they don't understand any of that. We do, but they don't. I mean, some kids with autism will never understand it. But then you have the ones that are on the spectrum, but at different levels, that may understand it. I need to go get my mouse so I can let y'all up. Give me a second to go get it. I gotta find it. with this being discussion night, we still can discuss whatever y'all want to after we get done doing what I wanted to talk about. And I'm done. So if you guys have anything else you want to talk about, we can. Yeah, I know that feeling too. Don't ever put your hand in the way. Because A, you're going to get your hand hurt, and B, it's going to hurt even worse. Grandma used the Bible once. I was scared. No, I never got a Bible. But my brother, when he would get whooped, it would be anything that was in reach. Anything my mother could put her hands on, boys, she grabbed. My dad too. But me and my brother have different dads, so I was my dad's only kid because he didn't accept my brother. I have no idea why. He never once told me at all why he never accepted him. Usually you can get a confession before they pass. He never would tell me. So I don't know if it was because, my mom had him before they got together, or if it was something my brother did. So I don't know. It always made me wonder, but my dad would never answer. He would, the only thing he would say is like, I loved him, but never, I love him. It's I loved. And it didn't make me feel like crap that he would say that. Like, made me feel good, kind of, because, I was the only one in his eyes. But then that left me out with my mother, because then it was like, that was her baby. And no matter what, all throughout the years, that was her baby. Even after my dad passed, it was, it wasn't me. It was never me. I was always the problem child. As my grandma used to call me the hoodlum. I never got in trouble like with the law or nothing, but I just always got in trouble at home. So like, I was the problem child. I like to say the fuck up, but I know I really wasn't the fuck up of the family, because I really didn't do anything bad enough to be considered that. But I was the problem child my whole life growing up. My mom put me on punishment. My dad take me off. Within 5 minutes, I was right back on punishment. Like, I guess I enjoyed the attention. I don't know. Your mom said told your stepdad if he loved her, he would spank you guys? What? No. That could be it, DJ. I mean, it really could be it, but I don't know. Like, I mean, but a lot of my father's family did not accept my brother. A lot of them. And none of my cousins liked them. None of them. And you see, I don't know what the reason why was, though. Ooh, ouch. I'm sorry. I love you, DJ. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Thank you for your wisdom. We always appreciate it. But yeah, so like everybody was raised differently. Nobody is ever raised the same. Yeah, I've had leather belts. My mom's favorite was a shoe, like a sandal type shoe. Yeah, that was her favorite. Like my dad didn't abuse my brother unless, they were married for 17 years, 16 years. So he raised my brother. He's the one that put food in his mouth. He clothed him. Whatever my brother wanted, he got regardless. I mean, it was just everything was about me with him. So like if my brother asked for something and I asked for the same thing, I'd get it first. And then mom would go out and buy it for him. So that way he had it too. Like she never left him out. And then when she got with my stepdad, which I call Diddy, he's always been my Diddy. And they got together right after my parents got divorced, which my parents told me during my sweet 16 birthday party that they were getting divorced. That was my sweet 16 present. Most people get cars or money. My parents were getting divorced. Yes, ma'am. You are completely right. You are right. 100% there, baby. 100%. Does anybody personally know somebody that has lost somebody to domestic violence, adult-wise? I mean, I'm sure we all know somebody that has had domestic violence in their life, but have you known somebody that actually was unalived due to some domestic violence? Or a child that was unalived due to child abuse? One that you know physically, by the way. I know both. I think it's only one child I know, and multiple adults. Well, damn. Something tells me you were a little hardhead when you were younger, discovering. I don't know what. I think you was a little hardhead. Oh, God, it's so cold out here. I always know when I'm too cold because my nose burns. Okay. Hello, Maisie. Hi, baby. Wow. Hello, Suzette. So in the beginning of 2021, hey OG, in the beginning of 2020, right after we got locked down, I remember this like it was yesterday. My friend, he was a friend of mine, when I first moved to North Carolina. He was one of the people that I hung out with a lot, him and his brother and his sister. And we hung out with this big circle of people. And I don't know what exactly happened, but I know him and his girlfriend got into a fight, and she ran out of the house trying to leave, and he shot her in the head. And in 2016, my adopted brother and sister, my adopted sister had a little boy, and he was 5 years old at the time. Her boyfriend, she went to work and left her son in the care of her boyfriend. Not the first time, He had he had 2 kids of his own, so, she didn't think anything of it. But she had went to work and got a phone call probably about halfway through her shift. The police called her, told her that she needed to get home. Something had happened to her little boy. Now, there's several stories that this man had told. One was somebody broke in, saw the little boy, and beat the ever-living crap out of him, per se. And then he said that he doesn't know what happened. He pushed the baby against the couch, and he bumped his head. And so he told him to go lay down for a little bit. And when he went to go check on him a few hours later, he was unresponsive. He wasn't gone, but he was just unresponsive. So he put him in a bath to maybe try to wake him up. And, that's going to put a kid in shock, a body in shock regardless. So he ended up calling the paramedics. Come to find out, he had 3 golf ball sized knots on his head, bleeding on the brain, and among other bruises and broken bones in his body. But this man definitely had the nerve to say somebody came in the house and went for that little boy. Now, as the time has went past, we started hearing stories of how people just mentioned this dude's name to this little kid, and he would start cringing, like he was terrified. He hated to be left alone with him. But she didn't think nothing of it. She just thought that he didn't want her to leave, because he was a mama's boy. And up until she got with this guy, it's always been her and him. So she took it as that he just didn't want her to leave. And then, like I said, after all was said and done, and my nephew passed away and stuff, all these different stories would come out, just how terrified he was of this man, and never thought it. My husband went to school with this man, and come to find out, he was on some heavy drugs, and we didn't know it. He is currently doing time in prison, but he's only got 30 years. 30 years for this. 30 years. That's not fair. He can take this baby's life, lie about it, I'm sure there was other stories that came up, but they were the two that stuck in my mind the most. Because I knew they were bullshit. Oh, it's okay, Suzette. It's okay, sweetheart. Same, Suzette. My stepdad was awesome. I mean, I don't think he was ready for me because after his oldest daughter turned like maybe 18, 19, my stepdad and her mom split up. And that's when, a few years later, he got with my mom. But she took the kids and went down to Florida. So he tried to contact them, but she put so much bullshit in their fucking head that they didn't want to believe that he was a great guy. And they were just mad that he moved, he chose to move on with my mom and me and my brother instead of to try to keep fighting and fighting and fighting for a lost cause. And until they were like literally over 21 is when he tried to attempt to get up with them again. And just things, it worked out for a little bit and then it didn't. So they were just really mad about me and my brother. Yeah, I mean, so like everybody has their own issues. Everybody has their own things that go on in a relationship, but you don't see the ones that are behind closed doors, and when they're out and open, everything is fine and peachy. It's when you're not looking, when you don't know what's going on. It's not nice to talk about your daddy like that. Yes, it is. You can talk about your daddy all you want. It's your daddy. My dad was weird. After him and my mom split up, he went for my uncle's girlfriend's mom. And she was like 70 something when my dad was like 50 something. Old and ugly. God, that woman was so ugly. I did not like that woman at all. May she rest in peace now. But I never liked her. I'll never talk ill about somebody that's passed away. If they're really passed away. But ooh, it's cold. Let's go back inside. I have no pockets right now. Ooh. Oops. Woo. Got a little dizzy there. Oh, God, it's cold. My hands feel like icicles, y'all. Holy shit, they're cold. Oh my goodness, my finger. Oh. Oops. Well, I'm glad the sound of my voice can put you to sleep. I do that to Maisie too. Don't worry about it. It's all good. My hands are freezing. What the hell degrees is it outside? I'm used to people coming and going, so if I don't see you talk for a while, I think you just, well, I know you better, so you're going to tell me bye. If you don't say nothing, I know you fell asleep. I hit my daughter's sperm donor with one. He had picked me up by my underarm, like under my arms, and picked me up and threw me up against the closet door. And when I kicked him, he dropped me. And when he dropped me, I fell like right by the bed. And there was a whole set of cast iron that my friend had got. And I smacked the shit out of him with it. Oh, Lord. Oh, oh, God, y'all, we got to watch something. It's 37 in Lee County. All right. Where I live, and then it is where I'm at. It is 39 feels like 35. Sanford is 37. It feels like 34. No, because I didn't hit him in the head with it like I should have. Maybe that would have knocked some damn sense into him. Here. There's something I want you guys to see. You guys know I'm obsessed with this cat, right? Tia. She's done a couple oh, they've been doing more and more damn hauntings during the week. And they're getting me mad. Sorry, I'm talking about Paranormal Nightmare. I haven't checked my email, so I don't even know if they emailed me to tell me. Yeah, I think I got most of y'all liking Tia. All right, here's Tia's link, y'all. If I can spell. For the ones that don't know it, this is my favorite new channel. I love this channel to pieces.
Okay, guys, I had a special request to do a Christmas carol about Mr. Ernie Shale. So here it goes. Ernie, the YouTube fugitive, had a very sordid past, and everyone that heard about it always put him on blast. All of the other YouTubers used to laugh and call him names like Lightning Tiger. They never let poor Ernie join any YouTube games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Ernie, with your fugitive ass, won't you guide my sleigh real fast? So Ernie went down the road. Behind him was Santa's sleigh. All of the cars on the freeway hurried to get out of the way. Then someone called the po-po, and they told Santa they had to take Ernie away. So Santa looked back at Rudolph and said, I guess you're gonna have to guide the sleigh. As they put Ernie in the police car, they turned their sirens and lights on real bright. And Santa looked back at Ernie and said, boy, you're not gonna have a Merry Christmas night. All right, guys. Hope you like that one. Talk to you later, darlings.
All right. Okay, so obviously you guys didn't see the last one either. Hold on. Oh, come on.
Okay, guys. I had a special request to do a Christmas carol.
I started at Purdue Global because it was really easy to try to balance classes, writing papers, being a mom.
Well, hello, darlings. It's Miss Tia. And I have a new Christmas song that I've been practicing. So I thought I'd try it out on y'all. Now, this one is for Miss Daisy. All right, darlings, are you ready? Here we go.
I'm going to play that one next.
Daisy's live streams, crazy live streams, filled with drama style. In the air, there's a smell of cow poop. Daisy's laughing, people clashing, smelling pile after pile. In the air, there's something that stings. Daisy's cowbell, Daisy's cowbell. It's Christmas time on the YouTube. Clanging, clanging. Soon Daisy's hoping for a tragedy pimp payday. Daisy's cowbell, Daisy's cowbell. It's Christmas time on the YouTube. Clanging, clanging. Daisy's hoping for a huge tragedy pimp holiday. What do you think, darlings? Need a little more work? I don't know. I'm just messing around with it, but I thought I'd share it with y'all. Y'all have a good day, darlings. Well, good morning, darlings. It's Miss Tia, and it's December 1st. We got 24 days left until Christmas. Well, since it's December 1st, I decided that I should start practicing my Christmas carols. And also, since it's December 1st, that means that Mr. Benny Keys himself only has 2 more weeks until he faces that judge. Y'all know what that means. So in honor of Mr. Keys himself, I'm going to do my first Christmas carol for him. All right, I hope y'all like this. On the first day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny a picture of her face, filter free. On the second day of Christmas, TM gave to Benny 2 recorded calls and a picture of her face, filter free. On the third day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the fourth day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the fifth day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 0.5 ounces of weed, 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the sixth day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 6 deleted mods, 0.5 ounces of weed, 4 fake beds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the seventh day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 7 YouTube channels, 6 deleted mods, 0.5 ounces of weed, 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the 8th day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 8 gangsters rapping, 7 YouTube channels, 6 deleted mods, 0.5 ounces of weed, 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the 9th day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 9 bags of carrots, 8 gangsters rapping, 7 YouTube channels, 6 deleted mods, 5 ounces of weed, 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the 10th day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 10 $1 cash apps, 9 of carrots, 8 gangsters rapping, 7 YouTube channels, 6 deleted mods, 0.5 ounces of weed, 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the 11th day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 11 postage stamps, 10 $1 cash apps, 9 bags of carrots, 8 gangsters rapping, 7 YouTube channels, 6 deleted mods, 0.5 ounces of weed, 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. On the 12th day left of his freedom, TM gave to Benny 12 letters that say, you expected far too much of me. 11 postage stamps, 10 $1 cash apps, 9 bags of carrots, 8 gangsters rapping, 7 YouTube channels, 6 mods deleted, 0.5 ounces of weed, 4 fake feds, 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 recorded calls, and a picture of her face, filter free. Merry Christmas, Benny. See you later, darlings.
As an entrepreneur, as a creator, I'm 24.
To make a lady face in the drive-thru because she wouldn't mix your drug. Be fake.
You guys. Make sense?
I think I owe that Cabana Boy a tip.
Do that.
I think I owe that Cabana Boy a tip.
Yeah, them other ones will do
All right,
it.
I
Them other
got
ones
y'all
won't cut it off for a
something
couple weeks
that
to
is
protect their people.
hilarious.
But you know, it'll be back when
This is Savage Live
when
Media.
those problems are dealt with accordingly. I'll be back
Here's
with
her
that. Okay,
channel
just
link.
saying. Just give it a
This
few
is the
weeks. We're waiting
funniest.
for some shit to happen. So some people ain't gonna be here much longer. Put it that way. Just saying. But anyway, maybe they're on the list. Do you think they're on the list, Val?
I'm pretty sure.
So, I want to let y'all know we do have some special guests backstage. Somebody reached out to me and said, hey, can you host a panel? Because you really ain't involved, and we just want you to, we're going to let you host it. We're going to give it to you, you know. And I was like, yeah, whatever. So,
oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, did you hear Jerry Springer passed away?
Yeah, girl. We talk about that after this. We're going to talk about the events, all the events after this, girl. Because, you know, Miss Princess herself is backstage, and she's like looking at me. I can see her looking at me, looking like she's looking, and she's getting impatient because, you know, it's all about her. You know what I'm saying? It's really all about her. So, without further ado, let's just get this shit show on the road. We have Tippers here. Tippers is in the building, people. Tippers is in the building. And we have her ex, boy toy, Bunny Fleas. We got Bunny Fleas.
Hey, baby.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening?
Look at my wrist. I got time today. Fucking, I'm posted time today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. What's the Tiffany?
You're muted, Tippers. Tippers, you're muted. So you're not.
Better? Can you hear me okay, Savage?
Yes, I can hear you, Tippers.
Okay, thank you for letting
With
me
your
know.
slow talking looking ass.
Oh, stop, Bunny. Hi, Bunny.
I thought you had some legal issues. You could be on panel with me.
Bunny, I've already said it. Okay, you're not my person and I'm not yours. Okay, do we have to act like a child? Bunny, come on.
I mean, girl, you can show me your whole booty hole.
I think y'all should talk it out. I think y'all should talk it out, work it out. This is a safe place.
Look like a bottom of an apple looking ass.
Bunny, did you go outside today? Bunny, the sky was blue today, Bunny. The sky was blue.
And the grass was green.
But I didn't. No, Bunny.
It's not greener.
I never said the grass was green, Bunny. I never said that.
Okay. I just made it up, Tiffers.
But I never said that, Bunny.
What do you want, Tiffers? I got shit to do. I have places to go. I gotta go to the store.
Can you just admit, Bunny, that you still love me? Can you just admit that you still love me?
You need to put that a little bit more eloquently, Tiffany. A little bit more eloquently, and maybe I can understand.
I'm your person, okay? I'm your person, and you should just admit that. You should just admit
You're not
that.
even a person, you vampire-looking ass.
What's the issue?
Are we really gonna go there? I don't know, Savage. See, he
You know
knows
what this
that
is?
I'm his
Marvelous, because I'm the marvelous finicky.
He's like a man-child. He's like a man-child.
I know what you're doing, Tiffany. You send me those pictures
that?
to make yourself a victim, and I'm not gonna do that.
Is that what you think? Those were special for you, Bunny. Those were special for you. Even
I
AD
know they were
didn't
special
get
for
those
me.
pictures. Even
I know
AD
that's so
didn't
you
get
can
those
take it down and
pictures.
tell
I don't give a damn. These two people play this part so fucking well. I don't know who they are, but they are fucking hilarious. And they're on point. That's the best part.
who did it. I know what you're doing, Tiffany. I know what you're doing. Hey.
When you seem to thoroughly enjoy them, when you got them, I have your pictures too, Bunny. I have yours too.
Everybody, I don't give a damn. Show them to everybody.
You guys,
You don't want that. You don't want that, Bunny. Yes, Savage. Yes, I have
I'll
all
tell you what I'm gonna do with you,
photos.
Tiffany. You send mine around, and I'll send yours around, and we'll see. And you can't play victim. Be like, oh my God, she shared my pictures. You gotta let me pass it around. You can pass mine around, and we'll make a poll on which one looks better. Your apple bottom
Let's see. I have a deal for you.
because my
Okay.
anaconda don't want none. What, Tiffany?
I have a deal for you. Okay. I have a check.
Spit it out.
I have a check here for you. I have a check for you for $1,500.
Oh, is that the same check you were supposed to put in the summer? You gonna say you mailed it and then make a copy of it and say it went through?
Bunny, it's for you, okay? It's for you, Bunny. It's for you to just shut the fuck up and go fuck yourself. Okay?
It's going to stippers. It's
I
fake.
can't be bought. It's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce. Oh shit! I'm not trying to get hemmed up in the bank with a fake check.
Why does it always have to be about Fizzle? Why does it have to be about Fizzle all the time? Why does it always have to be about Fizzle?
Are you jealous, Tiffany? Because the grass is greener, Tiffy.
I didn't say that, Benny. I never said the grass was greener.
Okay, Tiffany. Okay, whatever, Tiffany. You are
I
one
said
whack
the
ass broad.
sky was purple. I said the sky was purple, okay? I said the sky was
You are
purple.
one whack ass
Yeah.
broad. With your
You can go ahead and show the photos. You can show the photos. You can do that. You can spread them far and wide like my legs. You can do that.
They was spread though. I don't think people could really do that.
Can you grow up?
Your legs.
Right. When you go over with
Please join them.
with your chicken leg having ass, chicken leg looking ass like got the foghorn leghorn and shit. Rocket Robin, tweet, tweet, tweet. Your birdie legs
Benny.
looking ass.
Benny.
I ain't got no meat on them at all, y'all.
But what's wrong with me, Benny? Why wasn't it me? Why isn't it me? Why is it not me, Benny? Why isn't it me? Can you just tell me
I
that?
break this to you, but you're insane.
I'm not insane,
Well,
Benny.
how is she? No. What does she do? What's some of the things that she do?
That broad is crazy. I mean, look at her. She sleeps up down like a bat in a closet from her feet. She looks like a whole vampire. She got to slide the coffin lid over in the morning to get out the bed.
You said that was one of my best qualities. You like to get freaky.
Like you do. I'm gonna freaking over around that booty hole. I think you need to see a doctor about that booty hole.
Well, what if I write it for $5,000, Benny? Would you take a $5,000 check?
I don't care if it was $5 or $5,000. I'm not getting hemmed up in the bank by the popo. Oh.
Oh.
No, he can't go in there cashing. See if she's mine.
You can take it to the bank and cash it. The bank will cash it. You're being
How
ridiculous.
about you just send me a PayPal?
My real
No,
problem,
trust
Savage.
She said you can take it to the bank and cash it if the bank will cash it. That was too funny.
My real problem, Savage, is I wanted to go to Tennessee, but I'm a celebrity. I'm famous. And I needed somebody to play security. And Benny was going to play security. And Benny said no. Because I'm famous and everybody knows me and they all want me and they all lie on me. And I'm such a victim. I needed security. And he said he would do that. And then he did not. So I lied saying I wanted to go to Tennessee.
You wouldn't go anyway, just like you didn't send that check to the Summer Wells. You didn't send that check. You just all about you sent that check to the Summer Wells thing, and when the whole thing came out, you said, "Oh, maybe mine was lumped in with somebody else's." What? Okay.
So you must be one of those people that were expecting an apology from me, right? If you are one of those people that's out there expecting or asking for an apology from me, believing that I owe some kind of an apology for my own personal choices, well, you've set your expectations too high of me. Unsubscribe from my channel. Stop expecting so much from me.
All the people that you owe all apologies, everybody that you owe an apology to, left you and went over to AB. So I guess you're even now. You can start with a whole new crew.
I built his channel. Okay. I built the Summer Wells community and I built AB's channel. Okay. Shut up. Benny, I built your channel too. Did you forget that? Did you forget that? Let me explain to you. I built your channel. You would be nothing without me. You would be nothing without me. AB would be nothing without me. Chloe, you were nothing.
You know what? No wonder you do that. You know what? No wonder you do kind of like y'all booty hole look like a whole Dunkin' Donut.
A whole Dunkin' Donut.
That's why. Are you even allowed? Hey Tiffany, I got a question for you. Are you even allowed to go in a Dunkin' Donut?
Yes,
In the continental United States or overseas? Yes, I'm dancing in my car. You sitting in your living room.
Trying to be a rapper. You're dancing in a car, Benny. Do you see how ridiculous you appear? You look so ridiculous.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Savage. It's really hard to have an adult conversation. The man-child is dancing in a car. Dancing in a car.
Okay, Bunny. I need Bunny. Calm down, Bunny. Okay, calm down. We need to get to the meat of the problem here. Can there be resolution?
No, he's a man-child dancing in a car, acting a whole looking ass. Okay.
Well, Tiffany so eloquently put that. I am dead in my car, but she ain't been at the house. She just woke up because she didn't want to take vampire hours. Y'all see the sun went down, Tiffany the sun come up, Tiffany.
I knew I should have never fucked over AB. I knew it.
Probably right.
I knew I should have never fucked AB over. Should have never done that, but here we are.
Probably right.
So you basically gave up AB for Bunny Fleas.
Well, I was stupid. Yes, I was very stupid.
No,
and I
you are stupid. You are stupid. You are stupid.
I really thought that I would get a bigger channel and more subscribers and more donos, but fucking fizzle all up in Benny's ear. Like, hello.
Fizzle you out, huh? Coca-Cola looking ass.
She didn't fizzle me out.
She showed it.
She made you look really stupid. Do you think I should just apologize?
I don't want to look stupid. You launched this whole campaign so eloquently about me and told everybody to be scared of me, but then you turn around and make me charge your Discord. Okay.
Well, I offered to buy you. I tried to give you a check. You're the idiot dancing in a car. Okay.
It says marvelous. It's the marvelous
Benny. I tried to get you to meet me the other day. See what I have?
Oh, Lord, she done brought the cuss.
What's the love meat? I've done seen all of you. Apple bottom booty hole. Your booty hole like a whole golf.
You know there's nothing better than
golf ball looking ass.
But you know that there's nothing better than me. You know this. You still want me. I know you do. I'm Tippers. You know you do. I have this just for you.
That grass is like the middle of December brown.
Benny. I never told you that, Benny. I never told you that, Benny. I never told you that, Benny. I said it was brown. It looked like dirt. Never told you that, Benny.
That's because you're out from the dirt, yo vampire looking ass.
You're fucking ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous. Savage, can you kick him? Can you just kick him?
Well, I ain't gonna do it, baby. I can't kick you. This is like mutual territory. Y'all supposed to just I gotta hash it out. I'm fighting it out.
There's no. He's like a man-child. I mean, God, AB, I'm so sorry, AB. I should have just never fucked you over, but I did.
Well, you should. The word of advice: you never fall for somebody in another country, Tiffers. You know that won't never happen.
Well,
he's across the board.
That may be true. That may be true.
My thing is,
I'll never learn though. I'm gorgeous.
So
I'm sexy. I'm a celebrity.
Go to a whole other country.
I've built so many communities. I'm impressive. You should love me.
We were all shocked when we were all shocked when all of this came out about you two having cyber sex, whatever y'all did. I don't know. I don't want to know. Don't want to see it. I don't care.
She know what we did. Don't you beg. Don't you beg.
Woo. This is great. Yeah.
I mean, we were totally shocked when it hit the stands around here. I just don't understand. What was I going to say? I forgot. It's discombobulating. Just the thought of little princess highfalutin Tiffers. With
the cops again. Imagine that. Imagine being pulled over by the cops again. Imagine that. That should tell you something, Bunny. That should tell you something. Dumbass. You're just stupid. How many more times are you going to go to jail? Like, hello? How many more?
I want to know.
Oh, shit.
How long did this love affair take place? We all want to know. Inquire about to know how this bloomed and blossomed. How did it blossom?
Listen, Savage Love, you know I don't let her. She out the door. And I'll be
down
the street smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice.
Me and wanted to buddy up and cover a true crime case, and it was dying out, and it didn't have any way to grow my channel because I don't have content. All I do is talk shit. So I needed Benny. I needed Benny.
Savage Love is like I got those. I got those in your area code.
Savage, can you take her off the screen? Can you take her off the screen? Shut up, Benny. I've had enough of you, Benny. Shut up. Okay, you're not making sense. You're just talking shit. Shut up. Shut up, Benny. 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 Just shut up. Just stop talking, Benny.
Oh, you
shut up. Shut up, Benny. Shut up, Benny. Shut up.
Tiffers, are you okay? Are you okay? Tiffers, calm down. Take a breath. Chill. You're safe here.
I just can't ever get to shut up. I have to control everybody.
It should have.
That's what happens when you put your finger on your butt
They are
with a
perfect.
crucifix on your finger.
They play them.
Prove it.
You're a whole demon.
Prove it.
A demon.
Prove
Oh, we got demons running loose
I've
again.
never been to jail, Benny. I've never been to jail. You go to jail all the time, Benny.
I know you ain't telling that lie.
She's growling. I told y'all she was
Look how bad. Look how bad Tipper says are dark. It's Tipper says are dark, y'all.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I need just a minute. Okay, just a minute. I need just a minute.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath.
Shut up. Shut up, Benny.
He can't wound me up. He's wound me up a couple times. I get it, Tippers. Calm down. Take a breath. Calm down. Now,
How's my hair,
Fizzle
Savage?
says.
How's my hair? How's my hair, Savage? How's my hair?
Your hair looks great. You look great. Go ahead. All right. Fizzle says that Bunny told you that y'all were going to get an OnlyFans together. Were you really? Y'all going to do an OnlyFans?
Shut up, Fizzle. Shut up. You don't know, Fizzle. Shut up. Shut up, Fizzle. Shut up. Fizzle, shut up.
Jesus.
Fizzle, shut up.
Hey, you gonna come up on Fizzle now, because she ain't never done nothing to you.
Are
you call her husband?
Oh,
You know, Tipper's over here. Oh, Tiffy called Fizzle's husband, trying to get her in trouble. Talking about he's talking to me. She was talking to me. He was in the room every time we was talking. Sometimes I called talk to him. So you look stupid.
Val, you're okay. You're gonna be okay.
Val, I'm sorry.
Talk about going real life.
I'm sorry, Val.
Good Lord.
Can we move on to the next topic? I'm not jealous of Fizzle. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I'm not jealous of Fizzle.
I think you're still in love with Bunny over here for real. I can feel the energy. I think you really want that D. I really do.
Hey, that's what it all boils down to, Savage Live. She just wanted to D.
No.
I mean, oh, hold on, is that the cops?
No.
Oh, hell.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
If you didn't want to D, what you send me all them pictures for?
They're not even me, Benny. They're not even me. They're not even me, duh. They're not even me, stupid. They're not even me, dumb.
I'm just stupid when you the one that sent them, and I picked a better picture because your booty hole looks like a whole golf ball. I'm telling y'all.
Not even me. Not even me. Not even me. They're not even me.
Okay, well, if it's not you.
You called me crazy.
I don't want to be any legal. I don't want to be in no legal problems with y'all two. So we can't have no legal things going on around here. No, we don't.
She ain't gonna do nothing, man. I have the marvelous the keys.
I guess you'll see when they come calling for you and they lock you up for talking shit about the queen of the drama community. Okay.
Queen of the drama community. Not true crime, bitch.
I heard something about you go out to the beach, Tippers, and you talk to the seagulls. Do you do that in the morning time?
Why? Whoever told you that? No, it's not the seagulls. It's the crows. I'm most familiar with the crows.
I told y'all she a vampire. I told y'all she having a crow around. You know, the crow. That's a bad sign right there.
There's crows at the beach. There's crows at the beach. There's crows at the beach.
Only when you're there. When I go to the beach, I see seagulls. I don't see crows. So you dark.
Well, I didn't say. I didn't say that there's crows at the beach.
Seen many her
I
life.
didn't say that.
This had to be.
I never said that.
You unclamp your toes from that rod in your claw you hang upside down from. Vampire looking ass. Vampire bat looking ass.
I sleep in a dark room just like everybody else does. Benny, shut up!
All day though. You
I
need
didn't
somebody to
say
D. That's why you wanted this D.
I didn't say crows.
He put the spell on you, didn't he, girl? He put the spell on you, didn't he?
He's crazy.
Hey,
okay?
Savage Live. Tell me, what's the name? What's the name of that
stuttering
Disney character for Sleeping Beauty? Is it Sleeping Beauty? Snow White?
Oh, we have a new person. You know what the stutter means? The stutter means a new personality is coming out. Here he goes. Go ahead. Personality number 2. That's personality number 3. Which one do we have today?
No, baby, no, you love me, baby. I only got one person. Hey, man, I love you, baby.
Oh,
you love my kula. You love my kula. You love my kula. That's what you love.
You showed me your kula. I think I saw your kidney.
You loved it.
You loved it. You need to go doctor.
You loved my kukula. You loved it.
I saw your whole kukula all the way up to kidney. You got to go. You need to go have some testing done.
I need you to address your cat.
Okay, what's your name?
Ridiculous. Okay, crown down kukula. First of all, that's a very rude name. Okay. Second of all, crown down kukula. I don't owe anyone an apology. Your expectations of me are much too high. Unsubscribe from my channel. Thank you.
Yeah, because she's done with you and she's done taking all your money. So if you're disappointed, she's already let the well die. Move on down the road because she don't care about you.
I don't need your money, okay? I am rich. My family is rich. I'm loaded. I don't need anyone's money.
But you continually, but yet you continually and eloquently
Benny, shut up, 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 Benny.
You took money for a little girl who's presumed to be dead and kept the money, but you rich.
Benny, shut up, Benny. Benny, shut up.
She is raging. She is triggered.
Can we get a
Tiffany, you need to do something with your hair. Comb your hair. Try to get a priest. We need somebody. We need Jesus.
Vladimir Dracula looking ass.
We need the Lord Pronto. You're kind of like, you need calm down.
You sound ridiculous.
You need Jesus. Hey,
you're gonna start dancing. Completely ridiculous.
I need Jesus in my life. Yeah.
I have Jesus in my life.
You see these rings on my eyes? I've been up all day. I'm like, you slept all day. Vampire ass. Just call her Dracula.
No. Why don't you just admit it, Benny? Admit that I'm your love. Admit that you love me and you're obsessed with me and
I don't
everybody else
know
else.
I'm at the dough.
How many people are so jealous?
Smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back, baby. With my mind on my brain and my money on my mind. That's right.
Benny's stupid.
I
You're
give
so
up
dumb.
them hoes. I'm out to do.
Benny's in jail because he's violating restraining orders as we speak. Because everybody knows I have restraining orders.
Different. You came up first. You came up first. So that's not important.
He's not supposed to be here because I'm special. I'm a celebrity. Okay, I'm a celebrity. You didn't know that I'm famous.
I'm still
You were celebrity for throwing Dunkin' Donuts in a little Jamaican lady's face in the drive-thru because she wouldn't mix your drink. And you know what? I tested that too. When I went to Dunkin' Donuts and ordered a caramel macchiato and 4 sugar stiffy. Damn, you couldn't. I bet you put human blood in that, ain't you? That's why I don't have sugar. You fill it with drops of human blood.
I'm so spectacular and famous.
Look at blood donor looking ass.
You lied to me from the get-go.
White blood cell looking ass. Riboflavin looking ass.
Benny's such a liar. He's such a liar. He's just a liar.
She's a riboflavin.
Why don't you tell them about how you told me you were going to protect me when I came to Tennessee? Huh? How about that? How about that?
I did tell you that first time. I didn't know you were a vampire bat. I didn't know that.
I'm not a vampire bat. I'm a beautiful, spectacularly famous, and gorgeous woman. Okay,
yeah, use some hand sanitizer. You needed after them pictures you sent me.
Go ahead and show them. Go ahead and show them.
Damn.
You know,
you wanted to do that. You said other crime, be the victim, and I ain't going to do it. I'm going to fall into your trap and your grass and your sky, Tiffany.
Benny, your wiener is this big, and I have the proof.
Show it.
Shit. Okay, I will show it. It's this big.
You think you're the first female on here? You think you're the first female on here I've sent a dick pic to?
Don't show it up here.
Probably not, but it's this big, Benny. It's this big.
Like I care. You wanted it though. That in the sunshine, because you do need vitamin D in all areas.
This big.
Damn.
So this big.
This big.
Tiny. It's like a thumb. It's like a thumb. Like an old man's shriveled up, crooked thumb.
Shit.
Oh, he went in the dark now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, because he's in a car, and the car light's gonna go off, dumbass.
The cops went by.
You're dancing in a car. Hello.
You be calling the cops on people, cop calling, snitching, looking at. You know what stitches get stitches? You know stitches get.
I don't call the cops. Why would I have to call the cops, Benny? Like.
Oh no, you go to the cops. I forgot.
No.
911 is a joke in your town. Get up, get
I am the person.
down. 911 is a joke in your town.
Benny, get out of the car. You look stupid.
Get out of your living room. You look pale.
Because I'm white, Benny. Because I'm white, Benny. That's why I look pale.
Damn. Well, the rest of us is gonna go to bed here soon. You just woke up. You need to start pulling curtains for the sun come up. You're burst into flames. You'll be like this. No.
Damn. Don't you know I have friends that are gonna come after you?
I don't care, baby. I don't care, baby.
Friends. They're gonna come after you.
Friends, your mama and your sister
Your mouth.
crazy. I don't give a damn.
You can go fuck yourself. Okay.
I know you fucking yourself though.
There you go.
The crucifix ring on. That's sacrilegious. You can
Hey, but you did it too.
God is good. How great thou art.
Satan is going to strike you. You're going to be struck by the hands of Satan because you're evil.
I bet you say a prayer and your hands get hot, don't they?
Oh God.
I pray every night.
Like two.
I pray every night. I pray for all I pray for all the missing children and for their families and for all of the missing women and for their families. I pray for everyone. Okay.
Yeah, you pray for the money for
like the Snow White. I'm like the Snow White of YouTube.
No, you're not. You're that witch from Snow White, the one with the crow on her shoulder. Which you twerk.
I can't with it.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, it's your bedtime. It's your bedtime. It's your bedtime.
Is there anything you would like to say before you go, Tippers?
Yes, there is. Thank you.
I know you had a speech. I know you had a speech ready.
It's gonna take her 2 years to say it. So settle
Shut up, Benny. Shut up, Benny.
It's gonna be a while.
Shut up, Benny. Shut up, Benny. Shut up, Benny. Okay. Yes, I did have something I wanted to say. Thank you for the opportunity to come up and speak my piece. Although nobody can overtalk bunny fleas, but to everybody else, I just wanted to say. So I want to make a public statement really quickly, and I want to make sure that there's no room for anybody to misconstrue or misunderstand what I'm about to say. So I know that a lot of people have been waiting for me to issue some kind of public apology for being a super cunt. And I want to make it clear that's not going to happen. I'm being a super cunt. If you are one of those people that's out there asking for an apology from me or expecting an apology from me, believing that I owe any kind of apology for my own personal choices, well, you have set your expectations for me far too high.
Yeah, we didn't expect you to scam from somewhere else. You're right.
Shut up, I'm talking. Please subscribe for my channel immediately. Please stop expecting so much from me. That's all I have to say. Okay. Thank you. Again, I have a check.
Expect a naked picture.
Another check.
Look at my wrist. I got time to
and another check. Can somebody just shut him up?
Damn, she gone.
Look how triggered she was.
She goes.
All right, thanks
She goes.
for having me up, Savage.
All right, thanks so much. Thanks so much.
All right, y'all. So there were some funny things for you guys tonight. I don't know who played Benny's part or TM's part, but I'm gonna tell you, they deserve some fucking awards. They were hilarious. Like, that is one video, like, if I am really upset or mad, I go and watch it because it'll make me laugh no matter what, all the time. It's funny as shit. I don't even think she prays for herself, discovering. I think she's too selfish to pray. I missed you too, honey. But I really do wish I knew who played them parts. They are so perfect. And I hope Savage doesn't get upset that I played her content. But it is funny, and I figured after the topic we had for tonight, we could use some laughs. And I introduced some new people to Tia, which is good because hopefully that'll boost up her subs. But I thought that was the funniest shit. There you go. She probably prays to herself. They deserve something, I'll tell you that. They were funny as shit. Damn, now my damn fingertips are cold again, y'all. Let's take a trip to go warm up my coffee. Oh, hell, I might need to make some more. I'm going to put some peppermint in my coffee. Sure. More than welcome to. Mods, if somebody can grab Mars's channel link and post it, please, that'd be great. She does some skits. She's cute. Do you want to come up or do you want to? Do you need winter weight? Remember, you need Jenny Craig, honey. You don't need to eat no more. You need to lose some, remember? You forgot already? Thank you, Discovering. I'm sure she appreciates it. Yeah, I was checking theirs out the other day too because I wanted to see if it was snowing up there yet, so I can curse out my cousins. God damn it! Oh, son of a bitch! I made a mess again. Got coffee all over the damn place. Maybe I should have let my sister-in-law fill it up. Do I try to do something nice and make a mess? Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'll get you the link. Oh. Hold on, I gotta get my mouse. Yay, Suzette. No. I may not need no more. I'm coming. I'm sorry. I was looking at my coffee. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay considering.
No, you've been through some traumatic shit here lately.
I have lung cancer.
What?
I have a lung cancer.
Didn't you go for treatment already on that?
No.
That was your heart, wasn't it?
That was my heart. They're starting it Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm sorry.
And I just wanted to say I love you and send me some prayers.
Oh, wait.
I'm scared to death and my hair is gonna fall out.
Oh, you're going for chemo? Why not radiation?
They gotta do both.
They what?
They have to do both.
Both? That's weird. I've never heard of that before. My mom just she had 4 surgeries in the last 2 weeks for colon cancer.
Oh my.
Well, the first initial was over the colon cancer. The second, third, and fourth was over issues that they had with that.
Wow.
First surgery, so yeah.
That's how I found out I had it. They did a CT scan after my heart surgery, and my heart is fine. I feel great. But they said they found a nodule in my lower right lung.
Oh, wow.
And something about the lymph nodes between your chest. I guess that's why it needs radiation. I don't know.
I've never heard them giving both.
Yeah, well,
I'm guessing it's not hard. It's not never heard of.
It can't hurt any more than chemo. I mean, chemo wipes out.
Well, I know when my mom had cancer when I was a kid, she had radiation. And
Right, because that's what they told me at first. 3 radiation treatments and I'd be fine.
yeah.
And then after the bronchoscopy, which I hope I never have to do again, they came back with, oh, you need chemo and radiation.
That's weird. That sounds like more of a money thing.
And you know what? Thank you. That's what I kept saying. It's a cha-ching, cha-ching. You're just
Yep.
milking my insurance because we have really good insurance. So they're just milking my insurance. Doctor got mad at me today and he said, we will not take being abused by any patient here. His name is Mohammed. No offense to anybody. No offense, but you know what? That meme right there told me everything. And I looked at him and I said, well, you know what? I'm the patient and I'm not going to be abused either. And then he said, well, we will kick you out of here. And I was like, well, do you think you're the only cancer doctor in North Carolina?
We got some of the best down this way.
I said, so kick me out if that's what you so feel like doing. And then he changed his tune.
Oh, yeah, you can go right to UNC cancer specialist.
Right? Or they have the cancer center right in Asheboro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go ahead, kick me out. I didn't want to go to Cone anyway. They only took me to Cone because of my heart. And they said, oh, Cone had better coronary care there. So I fell for it. And they charged me $900 to go by ambulance.
What?
$900.
By ambulance?
To go from my house to Cone.
Wow.
Because they called ALS.
For the worst ride of your life, right?
I swear to God. I ain't paying it. And you know what they did? They already sent it to the IRS.
They already what?
They already sent it to the IRS.
That's crazy. They expect you to pay almost $1,000 for the ambulance.
It was like 2 weeks, and they said, "Oh, we're sending it to the IRS, and they'll just take it out of your taxes."
I mean, I could understand if it was a helicopter, not a damn bumpy ass.
$900. Helicopter costs about $50,000.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to clarify.
Well, I'm sorry. I hate that you're going through that.
You know what? I'm fine. I just want it done and over with. I want the shit out of me. I have too much to live for. Play this stupid game. But anyway, I'm happy to be back here.
Whew, that's expensive. $10,000 for a helicopter ride.
$50,000.
Well, I guess it would depend on where you're going to, like how far.
From where we lived in New York to Albany Medical Center, they charged Ed $38,000, and that was probably 12 years ago.
From Dutchess County?
From Sullivan County.
Oh.
Albany.
From Sullivan County to Albany.
$38,000.
Damn, I wonder how much that would be from Newburgh, since Orange County is a little bit further away.
Probably more.
Whew.
But yeah, and I did. I was under Joey's weather bug when I said it was 33 here. It's 45. But that's all I wanted to say.
Damn, it sucks that you're going through that. Well, you'll be on our prayers.
Thank you. That's all I want. That's all I want. I hear so many stories about people online that got sick and died, and it scares the fuck.
But there's a difference though, because they've known for a while, that they've had it or whatever, and they don't tell people to the last minute.
And you know what?
Usually.
These doctors were dragging their feet, and I said something today about that. I said, oh, gee, why don't we just wait until June? He goes, because you probably will be worse by then. And I was like, no, I mean, you're dragging your feet. I don't mean wait till June. I thought it would be over with already. and you're just starting it. They don't understand New York sarcasm.
Oh, she's only about 45 minutes from me right now.
And that's where how far we were up there.
Yep, she lived about 45 minutes from me in New York and lives 45 minutes from me down here.
It's very ironic.
We both lived in Florida.
Yep.
Just way different parts of Florida.
Like, I know when she talks about home, I know exactly what she's talking about when she talks about Newburgh.
She used to hang out where I'm from.
I know exactly where she's talking about. Everything she's talking about there is like, and it's a real connection. But man. All right, I'm going to drop down because I talk funny.
Oh, you sound fine.
Fucking Noah's going to have more teeth than me any day now.
Oh, stop.
He's going to have more hair than me too.
Oh, Lord. Well, at least you have a spirit about it.
You know what? You really gotta.
Yeah. You don't have no spirit, then you might as well just give up.
I have a girlfriend that got diagnosed with colon cancer, but like for the month before that, she was up moving around, babysitting her granddaughter, going here, going there, was going places with her. She found out she got that diagnosis. She lay on that couch, and 3 weeks later, she was dead.
Oh, goodness.
Because she just gave up. And
yeah.
I was a quitter, and I'm not ever gonna be.
I had a scare and while my mom was in the hospital.
Yeah, how are you?
Me? I'm still here kicking. That's about all I can say. I'm still a shell. Still trying to get through day by day. And, it just seems like every time I turn around, it's something new.
Well, I worried about you with that pneumonia.
Oh, God. That was the worst.
It didn't seem to go away.
Yeah, it feels like it's coming back every now and then.
Right.
I hope it don't. I don't ever want
I hope it don't either. Oh, and I had a visit. I had a visitor. And I'm not crazy because my kids all saw it too.
You had a visitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sitting in my room watching TV. And my TV turned off by itself. And I was like, what the So I turned it back on, turned back off, turned it back on. And you know how when you're streaming, it goes through, you go through all the apps to find the app you want?
Yeah.
It started doing that by itself. And it wouldn't stop. So I called Ed in and he was like, your batteries must be dead. I took the batteries out and it wouldn't stop. It kept going. So I was like, okay. By now, I'm getting really freaky. And the kids came in. All the kids. I had TJ, Kay, Destiny, and Baby, and Ed sitting in here watching, right? It went to Destiny's YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
And it started typing in the YouTube channel.
What?
Hi, Mommy, I miss all.
Wow. Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, it's your father. Like, I've heard about things coming through the TV like that. And if I was by myself, I'd expect everyone to say I was freaking crazier than a bedbug.
Did you just say it was her?
For 2 hours and saw it.
Did you just say that with Destiny's father?
Yeah, Destiny and TJ's dad, Tom.
He passed?
Yes, he passed in June.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
You didn't know that?
No. The only one I heard about was the baby here recently.
No, my son died in June.
No, you never told me. And
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's because we were not talking to each other for a while there. Out of touch, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
Your son passed away. I knew he was sick.
My girlfriend helped him along a little bit.
Really?
He had just gotten approved for disability. And he was expecting a big check Friday, and he died on Thursday.
Oh, crap.
But I think he died before Thursday, but she couldn't take it anymore. She told the paramedics one story, and paramedics told me a totally different story. It was horrible. Horrible. That man was on his knees with his head in the wheelchair, like he was begging for help or something. And she claims she never heard him.
Huh.
In the same bed. Come on.
Yeah, you didn't
And
feel him move or nothing.
no, and they were just up a half an hour ago, and they were smoking a cigarette together, and he was fine. Bullshit.
Ain't she lying?
I know she's lying. And then about a month ago, she told Donald, she said, you need to get in touch with Marion because I'm not speaking to her. You need to get in touch with her and tell her to come up here and get Lexi and Cody's stuff because doctors just told me that I have what Tom had. And I was like, you dumb bitch. Cirrhosis of the liver is not contagious for number one, unless you're doing the same thing he was doing.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
well, you knew she wasn't bright anyway.
She ain't bright. She'll be really bright red if she comes around me because I'll knock her teeth out.
We've known each other for a little over a year.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit longer.
A little longer.
But we've never met before you two. It was just funny how we met, and then it was funny after we got to know each other that we were so close when we lived up north.
Right, that it was so ironic. I remember talking to you that first night in chat, and I was like, "Oh my god, Ed, I just talked to a girl that was from Newburgh."
Yeah, most people don't know where that is, so when somebody says they do, I get excited.
Right, me too. Or nobody knows Sullivan County. They're like, huh?
Because you say New York, and everybody assumes the city or
the Big Apple. Yep.
One of the other boroughs.
Yep.
Well, I had somebody argue with me the other day talking about. They said Queens was part of the city, and I was like, no, Queens is its own borough.
Yeah, there's 5 different boroughs, right?
Yep. Queen, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx.
And what's the other one? Queens, Bronx,
Long Island.
Yonkers? No, that's not a borough.
No. I think it's Long Island.
Probably. My niece, my great niece, is a brand new cop in New York City, in Manhattan. She's like
just
20 years old. She's a patrol officer down there.
Not everything. Oh my goodness, y'all! Not everything has to be about Tennessee. God forbid. Can we get off Tennessee, please?
It's funny. Yeah. I like the part of New York we were from. I just can't take that freaking cold. And if it's going to be that cold down here, it better snow.
Yep, my sentiments is like exactly. I just been the other night. It was like 29 outside, and I was like, no snow. 29 degrees and no snow. I'm used to it below 32. It's snowing.
That ain't right. It's not right because we moved down here to get away from that crap, and here we sit in it, and I'm like, this ain't right, Ed.
That's what my mom says. She's like, I got away from the snow. And she's like, all you sit down here doing is pondering for the snow. I was like, just because I haven't seen it in forever.
The second year we were here, it snowed like a foot. And this town didn't move for a week. For a foot of snow. And I was like, holy, the kids had no school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They had snow days. The roads were crystal clear. And I was like, this is freaking crazy. We had no power.
I know that's the only Sullivan County I've ever heard of. There's probably a lot of Sullivan County different states, honey. Just saying.
Yeah. Like Randolph County. There's a lot of Randolph counties all over the map. I hear Randolph County on like ID or something. I'm like, oh, it's about North Carolina. And it's like Randolph County, Illinois, and Randolph County.
I just realized that there was Brooklyn. There's different cities in different states named Brooklyn. I never knew that.
Yeah. Well, down here, there's a Liberty. There's a High Point.
She's like in the Discovering she's in between us.
There's a Monticello, North Carolina.
She lives in between us. Like,
oh, is Discovering from down here too?
Yeah, she lives close to Charlotte, but not in Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte's like an hour and 20 minutes from here.
See, she's in between both of us because it's like 2.5 hours from me to her.
I am smack dab in the middle of this state. It's like,
and she's like, and Mars is like 45 minutes from me. I think that's how long it took you to get to my house, right? 45.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have taken me that long, but I kind of got
lost. She got to my house fine. She just got lost when she got to my driveway.
And yeah, I didn't really get lost. I was taking it really easy because I thought I'd have enough gas to get there. And then I was freaking out because I thought I was going to run out on the way. And there wasn't a house on the road. And I'm like, we're in the boonies, Des, and there's nobody to help us.
I told y'all, when I say I don't live near nothing, I'm serious. She's been to my house, so she knows what it's like coming out here. There is nothing around me but trees.
And she's not kidding.
There's houses, but they're far and in between.
Yeah, and I kept saying there's got to be a gas station like in the next mile or two.
Nope, it's probably about a good 10 minutes from my house.
It was crazy. The other way too, yep. It was crazy. Didn't I have to have your husband follow me and make sure I made it to the gas station?
Yeah, we followed you.
So bad. Oh my God. We got to do that again soon.
I did. I had that cabinet thing you wanted. I left it on the porch for you.
I know.
And then all that stuff happened. So my husband's like, what do you want to do with it? I was like, well, I'm going to still save it just in case. And then I guess as I wasn't even thinking about it, and it's still sitting on my porch, but it's.
Is it? And probably warped.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
It's not good no more. But like I told my husband, at least I saved it.
Yes, you did a good thing. Yes, you did.
I tried anyway.
It's all right. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I won't do it again. I apologize. No, I won't. I'll behave myself. I promise.
Shit, fucking cheese.
But yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom and some other stuff. Try to find something to eat because my husband's still, we ate lunch, so why do we need dinner?
Nice.
He's so sick. All right. I love you and thank you for having me up.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for coming over.
Anytime.
We've missed you. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to think of what I gave the baby to eat. She had oranges, raviolis, and what else did she have? Oh, and cheese. Oh, she is a sweetheart. She is. You're good, sweetheart. No, I couldn't remember what else I fed her because she ate some raviolis, a couple fish sticks, and she had oranges, and I couldn't remember what else I gave her, but I gave her, it was a cheese stick. And then her sister had fish sticks, macaroni and cheese, oranges, and carrots with ranch. No, it's not like I didn't feed her. I just couldn't remember what the one thing was that I fed her. I know what I feed my babies because I'll tell you what, their mom can cook them a 7-course gourmet meal. But if they know I'm watching them, that goes out the window because they're not going to eat what their parents made for them. For some reason, when I'm here, I have to make them something totally different. Oh, she loves mac and cheese. She likes any kind of dairy. She loves dairy. It doesn't affect her like that. Not at all. She loves her some cheese. Her mom buys her those, not the mozzarella cheese sticks, but like, I think it's cheddar cheese, maybe? It's yellow. I do know that much. No. Yeah, I know I know I fed her. I'll feed these kids and forget to eat my damn self. Man, I am so not looking forward tomorrow. I do not want to spend the day up at Chapel Hill. Y'all pray for me. God, I don't want to go up there tomorrow. I really don't. Because, I don't get very good sleep while I'm here, and then I have to get up early to get the girls ready. So that way, when my brother-in-law gets here, he ain't got to do much but get him in a car and take him to school. But then I go home. I got to take a shower and get ready to go. I've got to stop by the store before I even get to my mom's because I got to get rubber gloves so I could do some things before I leave to take her up there. Oh, well, I don't know. Like, it doesn't bother her at all. Oh, maybe it does because she threw a fit to go to sleep tonight. But then again, it's because I let her stay up till like almost 9:30 last night because of the parade. And I was oh my God, my niece did so awesome last night at the parade. I thought she was going to have a meltdown like she did the first time we took her. When she was about 3, we took her and she had like a total meltdown to where we had to leave early. So this year I got smart and I remembered to bring her headphones and she sat right next to me the whole entire time. And she was she loved the band. She loved everything. Her favorite thing though was color guard. She loved the way they were twirling the flags, and she liked the outfits they were wearing. And then she was amazed she got to see real princesses, from the county princesses. I don't know, county regional princesses. There's different they have like 5 or 6 of them, and there's different categories. Then she got to see Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Goofy and Pluto, the Grinch. She got to see Santa Claus. She had a really good time, and I was so excited for her because Like, yeah, this was the first year she actually went to the parade and enjoyed it. You know, she don't go nuts. She just had a little attitude about going to sleep. But she went right to bed after, she always gives me a hard time either going to bed or getting up. So since I had a hard time going to bed, maybe she'll be okay when I go to wake her up. But usually I'm on live when I wake her up, so she's excited because she gets to talk to you guys. She loves getting up in the morning and saying good morning to everybody. I need to check that out. Where the hell did OG go? Dumbass. I bet. All right, y'all. So I've been on here for over 3 hours. I'm going to get off here now because I am going to try to do an early live like I normally do when I babysit. So y'all just keep a lookout for me. I might set a schedule. I'm not sure. But just keep a lookout, and we'll have some morning coffee and get the babies ready for school. But I love you all. Thank you for coming. If you catch us on a replay, please leave us a comment. We love to read them and respond. We love to interact with everybody, whether you're a returning sub, a new sub, or just somebody that's watching. With that being said, remember to be kind and smile. You never know what your smile can do for the next person. And make sure you call your family, tell them you love them and that you miss them. With that being said, I love your faces and have a good night.